External documentation is typically created for clients or other stakeholders. This kind of documentation is typically created using presentation tools like PowerPoint or Google Slides. Here are some examples you could take a look through. Different clients may have different wants in terms of how frequently and what kind of meetings are held. In projects 2 and 3, it was typical for teams to have one presentation style meeting per week with their client. These weekly presentations usually begin with a summary of the update that will be explored in further detail throughout the presentation. These meetings will pretty much always have a time limit, usually between 30 minutes and an hour. This means it is important to practice your presentation ahead of time so you know that you are keeping in your time box, ideally leaving some additional time to address client questions. It is also a good practice to send your client an agenda prior to the meeting so that they have an idea of what to expect and an opportunity to add anything they may need to go over in your upcoming meeting. Sending an agenda is also an easy way to send your client a reminder of your upcoming meeting. An ideal way to conclude a weekly presentation is by outlining your next step. This ensures that everyone is on the same page and the team is going in a direction that the client is on board with. For Projects 1, you won't be having weekly client meetings, but you will be presenting to your supervisors and to other teams. Also, when created effectively, external documentation can play two roles. It can help you present to people outside of your core team, and it can also be a very thorough way of keeping track of your weekly iterations for your final documentation. There will be more on final documentation later in the term. If you have any questions about weekly documentation, you can ask Laura, Darcy, myself, or Jeanette. Thanks, bye!